Hey everyone, my name is Flippy, and this is just going to be a minor Saints Row 4 news update. The pre-order bonus package for Saints Row 4 was announced yesterday. The package is going to be called the Commander-in-Chief Edition, and it's going to give you 3 items exclusively for pre-ordering the game. And these 3 items are the merica weapon, the Uncle Sam suit, and the Screaming Eagle jet. Now, all these items look really fancy and extremely detailed, but let's take a look at the merica weapon first, because this really catches my attention. Now this right here just fascinates me because I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. It's like every class of weapon rolled into one. And from hold down the fire button and then everything fires simultaneously, or really what happens? Well, in this thread on Reddit, a user by the name of Walrus Eater claims that he designed this gun and he can offer us a little bit of information on how it works. Now I know, it's a public internet. It uses the same set as the brute flamethrower and minigun from Saints Row 3, but the player will not be constrained by the same slow walk cycle. The weapon will include a light machine gun, a submachine gun, an auto shotgun, a heavy pistol, a minigun, a rocket launcher, a flamethrower, and a huge combat knife, which he claims cannot be seen in the screenshot. Now what's puzzling is that he never mentions the dubstep gun being a part of this weapon, even though every news source that I've found claims that it is a part of this weapon. Going by the screenshot here, I don't see anything that would resemble a dubstep gun. I mean, we still have no idea what it officially looks like yet, and we can only guess, but I'm just not seeing it here. It could be on the other side of the gun, but like he said, that's where the combat knife would be, which makes sense because this gun has every weapon slot rolled into one, and the only one I haven't seen yet is the melee slot. So the knife is probably on the other side of this, and I'm assuming that maybe the news articles that I read got their information wrong with the dubstep gun being included, because it just seems extremely out of place for this weapon. Continuing on, Walrus Eater says that all the small arms weapons and the minigun will be constantly firing when the trigger is held down, and pressing X will swap between the secondary firing, which is either the rocket launcher or the flamethrower, with the selected weapon rotating to the top of the main weapon. I'm assuming that he's talking about the Xbox controls, in which X is the reload or tap to cool button. Since this gun doesn't require that and instead utilizes the reload button to swap to secondary, maybe they got rid of reloading altogether and more guns have secondary features. Every weapon that we've seen so far is some type of laser weapon, so I'm guessing that there will still be the need for ammo, it's just that having clips and reloading won't be utilized. But that's just my guess. The reload button is pretty damn useless in Saints Row 3 for most weapons, so it makes sense for them to drop it and to evolve the weapons instead. Alright, so let's continue on to the Uncle Sam suit. It looks really nice, and this is actually the same suit that we saw in the screenshot from PAX East. My only concern is that, since it's a suit, we might not have the options to wear just the pants or the vest, since in Saints Row 3 we only had the options to wear the full suit or nothing at all. But regardless, it's still a very nice outfit. And finally, we have the Screaming Eagle jet, which Walrus Eater claims is a new VTOL, but not just a reskinned version of the new VTOL, this is an entirely different model. This aircraft includes rockets that fire out of its talons and a sonic scream attack that'll leave your enemies dazed and confused. So yeah, the sonic scream attack is something new. Hopefully there will be more variety with creative weapons included into the aircrafts in Saints Row 4. And there you go, that's the Commander-in-Chief Edition. I think it's definitely worth the pre-order in my opinion, just for the merica weapon alone. The suit and the jet are okay, but they're just sprinkles on the sundae of that weapon. So let me know in the comments below, are you going to pre-order, or do you think they could have done a better job with the bonuses? And that does it for this edition of Saints Row News. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.